Taste This is brought to you by Visit Oakland.
I love whiskey. Now, whether it's Scotch whiskey or American whiskeys from bourbon to rye, I'm a big fan of brown spirits. And one of the hottest categories right now is Japanese whiskey.
I'm Leslie Sbrocco. Come on and taste this.
This is LB, my friend Lyrics Born, who is a terrific and well-known musician in the Bay Area, and a Japanese whiskey lover. Actually, you brought me here.
Yes.
So it's your fault.
It is.
So we're gonna get you in here.
I take responsibility.
All right, this is Chris, the bar manager here at Ramen Shop, and we're gonna be talking Japanese whiskey. It is such a hot category and topic right now. I noticed at least 2 rows up there of Japanese whiskey. How many do you usually have on offer?
Usually on offer we have about 22 of just Japanese whiskeys, and those range from things that are a little bit more readily available in the United States to things that are very, very hard to get a hold of to things that are absolutely no longer made. Wow. You know, initially I think most people's understanding of Japanese whiskey was from Lost in Translation when Bill Murray is having the Centauri time, which is like the most awesome scene ever. And he's actually drinking this whiskey, which is a Hibiki 17 year. Right. And it's only really been the last like 5 or 6 years when people have really kind of like gotten hot to it, and it's become kind of on that same level of interest as American whiskey and bourbons, where suddenly they're collectors and people are really, really into it.
Which is what you said. You know you're walking into a great bar that,
Yes.
that has Japanese whiskey if they have this one right here, the Yamazaki 18.
For me, that is
Yeah.
the bar
Yeah.
of the bar.
See?
You know, if you look up top and they got the black and gold,
You're in.
Yeah, you're
Otherwise you leave. You're out.
Centauri Yamazaki 18.
Right.
This is single malt. This has 3 different oaks on it. One is going to definitely be that classic American oak, you know, a lot of bourbon character to it.
Look at the color. I mean, if you were tasting that blind, you'd go bourbon. Right?
Yeah.
It's got that beautiful caramely color.
You've got a little bit of sherry cask from Spain, which gives it that kind of classic, you know, Scotch whiskey vibe. So you're getting a little bit of that Macallan feel in there. Past that, you're going to have a native Japanese oak called Mizunara.
Single malts have gotten all this attention in Scotland and here, but really blended whiskey is the big seller. I mean, blended whiskey is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's where all the magic happens. With something like the Hibiki 17, they are blending 2 specific distilleries. It's Yamazaki and Hokushu. And so there's some sherry, there's a little bit of bourbon, a little bit of Mizunara, but the kind of famous thing that they're known for with this as like the ace is they age it in umeshu barrels, and umeshu is plum wine. And so it gets this really beautiful kind of fruit character on the back end of it.
Aromatic and pretty, and that is a beauty. That is like the champagne of whiskey. It's got this beautiful brightness and lightness to it, doesn't it?
It's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
After the gentleman who kind of started up these stills, Masataka Takatsuru, he puts about 10 years in at Centauri, and then he decides that he wants to break off and do whiskeys that were much more to the style of Campbelltown. So he actually moves to Hokkaido, opens up this distillery called Yoichi with his wife, and they start making whiskey that he loved, which is going to be characteristically a little bit heavier. It's got some smoke to it. Yeah. It's going to be closer to what I think most people construe as Scotch whiskey.
Right. Oh, that's nice. That is intense, though.
Yeah, it is.
That's like a smack on the ass right there. That will just.
That's a bracer. That'll wake you right up. The next up is kind of the, I would call him the new guy on the block, a new distillery called Chichibu, which is in the town of Chichibu. They're focusing on more domestic malts, and it is hot. So these are bigger, more alcoholic whiskeys. Usually I recommend water with these.
Yeah, look at that. That's.
This one is like
120 proof.
I'm getting together with the guys.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
We got a bottle, and we're gonna have some fun. That's kind of what that was.
You got a match and boom. It is the new whiskey frontier.
Indeed.
Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
You were a great education. I'd love to come back and hang out. We'll come back another time, not on camera, hang out and take an Uber. The Oakland Urban Wine Trail provides the opportunity to sample fine regional wines right in Oakland, featuring 10 vintners from different backgrounds, offering a variety of specialties. Oakland's urban wineries are located in diverse settings, ranging from warehouse spaces to prime waterfront locations. The trail is walkable and accessible by nearby public transportation. More information about planning an Oakland wine tasting trip at oaklandurbanwinetrail.com.